Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'da, habati fillah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A question was asked about the Salat al-Ibrahimiyya, meaning Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala Ibrahim innaka hamidun majid. The Salat al-Ibrahimiyya. And asked whether this is, in the last prayer unit of the prayer, which is known as the Tashahud al-Akhir, the last Tashahud. Is this an obligation or not? If I leave it, do I have to make such a tasahu? Is it a rukn? What have you? So the scholars, they do differ over this, and we'll try to be as brief as we can with this mas'ala. So, as far as it being the hukum tashahud al-akhir, its ruling. So tashahud al-akhir, rukn min arkan as-salat. So it's a rukn from it's a pillar from one of the pillars of prayer. And this is the madhab of Imam Shafi'i and the Hanabila, the Hanbalis. And also it's an opinion of the Malikiyah. Also, Imam Dawood al-Zahiri from the Zahiri school. Also, a group from the Salaf, Taifa min Salaf. And also Imam bin Baz, he chose this, and also Imam bin Uthaymeen, rahimahumullah jami'an. And that's my view. So we'll just try to be as brief as we can. We're not going to go into all the evidences and so forth and the complexities of this issue, but in general, their wajh is that, or the way they understand that it's an evidence from a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and in the hadith the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Qabla an yufrada alayna tashahud." So the companions, radiyallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in, they said before, in this narration that we didn't read the whole thing, they said before it became an obligation upon us to make the tashahud. And so this is dalil. Those scholars who hold this view say this is dalil, or evidence, that it's an obligation, that it's fard. And the as far as the hukum Salat al-Ibrahimiyya ba'da tashahud al-akhir, about after, what is the ruling, is the scholars, they differ over this masala, over this issue, regarding Salat al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ba'da tashahud al-akhir. And they have two views. The first view is that it's Sunnah. The first view is it's Sunnah, and a lot of the scholars go to this view. So this is the madhab of the Hanafiya, the Malikiyah, and it's one opinion of Imam Ahmed, and it's also the statement of Dawood al-Zahiri, as we said. And this is, most of the scholars hold this view. The other view, and they, so this is their view, is that this, in this mas'ala, that this is, that this is sunnah, that meaning like it's recommended, it's mustahab, it's not an obligation. The second view, qawl al-thani, salat ala nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam fard fi tashahud al-akhir. So the other view is the scholars say that the salat on the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is an obligation in this tashahud al-akhir. And it cannot, and it's an obligation, so that means if you do it out of whether you do it out of forgetfulness or you do it intentionally, your salat will be batil. And they say that, and this is the madhab of the Shafi'iyah and the Hanabila, and it's a statement of, it's one of the views of the Malikiyah. Also, ikhtarahu Ibn Arabi. not the Ibn Arabi, the Sufi, but another great Imam, Ibn Arabi. Also, a group of the Salaf held this view, and Imam bin Baz also held this view. So this is the view, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, that I follow, that it's an obligation to make the Salat ala Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the Tashahud al-Akhir. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil, protect us from kulli su'in makruh, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ala Nabiyyina Muhammad.